Hi Pisces, it's CJ, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the last week or so of August. So this reading will be general and it may flow into September a little bit. So let's just get started. I've already cleansed and meditated on your cards. So we're just going to pull a card out of the Moonology deck just to get an overall feel for what is going to be working with you or around you as far as energy goes for this last week or so of August 2021. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. All right, angels and guides, loved ones, ancestors, and the beautiful divine, please show me clearly what messages do you have for Pisces or Piscearians for the last week or so of August. What messages need to come out for them? Thank you so much. Please show me clearly. Deck's fairly quiet. Please show me clearly. This one. Thank you. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's full moon in Libra. So this is about a beautiful balance being achieved. If you can see that card, I hope so. It's about everything. If anything's been a little off kilter lately, this last week or moving into September, perhaps the first week, things are being put right. They're being put back into balance. Beautiful. And it is a full moon in Libra. Full moon is a conclusion. Usually it is, the way I see it and feel it, is it's a conglomeration of everything that's been kind of going on. And when it reaches the full moon, it is as big, as bright as it can get. And there is therefore the need for the release. So, however that may apply. Okay, this one too. You and your loved ones are safe. Beautiful. New moon in Cancer, fellow water sign of yours, Pisces. And this is a new moon, so we just spoke about the Libra full moon and everything kind of coming to a conclusion or to a head. And then you have the new moon in Cancer. Cancer being the water sign, that is a very very similar. You're all very intuitive, you're very loving, very loyal, very patient. So that is a great energy to have around you for this last week. It's looking quite beautiful and promising. Anything else, angels and guides, loved one, ancestors? Is there any other message? And one more time. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to start with those two energies. I'll show you the Cancer, new moon in Cancer. Beautiful. Very positive energy. Very high vibe. Okay, let's start pulling some tarot. We're going to start with the Fountain deck and see what's going on for you. And the deck is ready. So what they're giving me is that, thank you so much. Okay, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups was in reverse, slightly in reverse. So I usually don't read reversals unless they guide me to. But I think I'm understanding what this is about. Seven of Cups normally upright is a lot of options, a lot of different choices. It can be where they're swirling around in our head and we can't make a decision on which one to focus, so we can sometimes feel scattered because there's almost too much overload. King of Wands. So, but the fact that it came out kind of in reverse, somewhat on its side, I feel like you are moving out of that. So perhaps over the last while, maybe the last month or so, fit it where it fits, but you've had a lot of different things going on, maybe a lot of different energies to deal with, a lot of different things. They're almost giving me the word a bit of kind of chaotic energy, not in a negative way, but just as if there's been a lot that you've been dealing with, a lot of things that have had to be taken care of. And the way it came out now, it's feeling like you're almost out of that part. You're going to be getting your clarity back. And I think you're going to just be able to really focus now a little bit more on the individual, whether it's your career or your relationship. You'll be able to put more effort and energy into that instead of, perhaps there was a lot of things to finish, a lot of things to wrap up. That's the energy that they're giving me. But I feel like if you're in this position right now, you're going to be out of this quite quickly. And with this being a weekly, it's going to be whoa, what is happening here? Look at this deck. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much. Okay. You have the Emperor and the Ten of Swords. So, and you have the Tower underneath. So underneath the deck, meaning, it's still part of the reading. It is kind of the grounding force. So this is all kind of making quite clear sense here. So Pisces, you've been going through some kind of a situation here where I think you've had too many options, I'm not going to say the word options. Please help me here. What is the word that you wish for me to use? Okay. They gave me chores and challenges. You've had quite a few that you've been having to deal with. I feel like you've been handling it quite well, but it has been very exhausting, and you've kind of been at this last leg of the stretch where you are just burnt out. This is Ten of Swords. This is when you're feeling really, really exhausted, especially mentally. Swords are air. They are our thoughts, our intelligence, the way we communicate with others and with ourselves. And the Ten of Swords is very, very heavy, and it is a very, very, it can be very debilitating on a level where you just don't think you're going to be able to get up anymore. But you also had the Emperor come out with it, which they are saying is you are going to be back in this powerhouse, this leader, this ability to rule your kingdom once again without having any kind of confusion of the Seven of Cups. It feels like this is happening quite fast because the King of Wands also came up. King of Wands is fire, the fire element. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, perhaps. But King of Wands the wands represent, our passions, our creativity, our employment. It can be being an entrepreneur. It is the things that we do that not only to make money and to pay our bills, etc., but it's also our drive, our commitment to what it is that we want to do. And the King of Wands, well, it's a king. He doesn't have hesitation. He is very passionate, and he is very decisive, as you are, and he's very focused, and he's not worried that he's at the top here. He doesn't care that he's got a long way to fall. He knows he's not going to fall. He is very purposely figured out his steps, his moves, and he has risen to the top. So it's a beautiful energy that they are giving you. Something has had to shift, something has had to change, because the Tower underneath the deck is a bit of the overall energy that had to fall down because of your Ten of Swords. That's the Tower. And underneath the Tower, you got the Ten of Wands, which is carrying all that heavy burdens, working really so hard, and feeling like you're just not sure if you're ever going to get to the end. But the beautiful part of this is when we have tens are, that's the end, right? There's no further you can go anymore. After that, it goes back to the Ace again. So, which is a brand new beginning. So this is just saying that you have been carrying a lot of stuff. You've been dealing with a lot of stuff. I feel both that this is business-wise and personal-wise, especially because you have the card, you and your loved ones are safe in our Moonology. So I just feel like you've been dealing with quite a bit, and they are wanting you to know that you are now almost at the very end of having to deal with all this chaotic energy, whether that be people that you have a relationship with, family, friends, lovers, or whether this is also pertaining to, a job, a career. Maybe you have someone that is very reliant on you and has been really demanding, maybe where you work or the business that you run. has been very exhausting because you've had to keep a lot of balls in the air. And they're telling you now that you are just about out of there. If you're not at this moment, you are heading there. That is what it is looking at. I would say probably by the beginning of September, time being fluid, obviously. But it feels like you've done a bang-up job keeping everything going and dealing with all of this that you've had to. And again, I'm saying chaotic because it does feel very, even when the Seven of Cups came out, it wasn't upright and it wasn't in reverse. It was kind of chaotically on kind of the side on an angle. So I think it's been kind of a trying time for you. Maybe even across the summer and even into spring, maybe things have been quite hectic and quite demanding. But you have a win-win outcome is forecast. So, and Libra being air and being represented by the scales, they are saying everything is going to be as it should be, which is going to be a lot more balanced. You're not going to have to worry so much about the people that you care about. And you are going to get back into that emperor energy, which is being very confident, very grounded, knowing exactly where you want to go, knowing exactly how you're going to run your business or how you're going to run your household. And you just seem to go for it because of the King of Wands. So it's quite lovely energy for you to have, Pisces, for this next week or so. If you especially have been feeling quite burdened and quite worn out. So let's pull some clarifiers now. Thank you so much, angels and guides, loved ones, ancestors, and our gorgeous divine. So grateful. What else can we tell Pisces? What else can you share and offer? I feel like you're really getting back into your strength, Pisces. You know, you're a water sign. But the Emperor is Aries. King of Wands, that's fire. So again, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And I don't know, they're just giving it to me here that you are going to be getting right back into your strength. If you've been feeling a little bit exhausted, a little bit worn out, a little bit, you've been tried, you know, mentally, emotionally, and probably physically a bit. Okay, thank you so much, so much. Thank you. Wow, tongue-tied right there. Can you give me any more clarity regarding this reading for Pisces? Thank you so much. Ace of Cups. There we go. There's your brand new beginning. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful energy that goes with this card. This is that new start in your emotions, in your emotional life. Could be a brand new start in a relationship or perhaps even a brand new relationship. But it's you being open again and able to receive. This cup is full, and it's full of such beautiful potential. On the bottom it says, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. So new love could for sure be a new person coming into your life. It also could be you and an existing love after going through whatever kind of turmoil this maybe has been. It's been hectic. You falling in love again and getting back on track. Very powerful. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else for Pisces? Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Quite a few cards here that flipped out. We've got Strength on the bottom of the deck. Okay, we've got a lot, and I've got two stacks here. I'm going to take this stack. Temperance. So we have Temperance. That is reminding you to stay clear and calm, even if there's still a little residual chaos going on. Remember to stay centered. Remember to keep your feet grounded, Pisces, because this is moving to a much more positive, much more fulfilling journey of your life, reminding you to use your temperance to keep yourself balanced here while you transition from what was pretty heavy to something that is going to put you back in the driver's seat. We've got Three of Pentacles, gorgeous. Three of Pentacles is our tangible, our material things. It also can be our self-esteem, our self-worth. And the Three of Pentacles is, collaboration. It's a beautiful balance between, could be 3 people, it could be you and 2 other people. It also could be more people too. But what it does mean is you're all coming together to make something work. You're taking whatever is your expertise, and you're all bringing it to the table, and you're working together diligently in a very productive, positive way. That's gorgeous, especially with the Emperor and the King of Wands. Very much successful here. You have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is, that feeling of, and maybe this is what you're feeling right now, because it looks like there's a lot of positive cards here. So perhaps this is pertaining to how you may be feeling right now. Five of Cups is a feeling of sadness. It's a feeling of, you've had some of the cups and there's still, 2 left over, but you don't even want to look at them because they all feel the same. So if this is what you're feeling right now, to whoever this may apply to, you have Temperance. You need to stay in the center. And they are saying that this win-win outcome is coming towards you. So this is a weekly read. So this is going to be a fleeting kind of energy. And you always have, freedom of will, freedom of choice to turn things around however you wish. You have Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Wow, okay. So I'm going to actually just start off with the 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. So 2 of Wands is a choice. Usually it is a choice. Which direction you want to go in. If you're still stuck in this energy where you're not sure which direction you want to take, it's okay, because you are soon going to start to figure out which one you want to go, and you're going to start implementing it. 3 of Wands is no longer trying to figure out what direction you want to take. 3 of Wands is actually knowing exactly where you want to go, and now starting to put the plan together of how you're going to execute it, how you're going to get there. So that is showing there is momentum here, a lot of momentum. Then you have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Pentacles is, this is that feeling excited again. Hopefully you can see this card. Pages are, the youngest in the deck. And yes, they can be a little bit immature because, they don't have a ton of life experience, etc. Doesn't mean that you're not very mature. Just meaning that the energy of this card is newness. And the Page of Pentacles is very excited about this brand new start, whether it be in your self-confidence or whether this brand new start in your finances. So perhaps there's a new position coming your way. Perhaps career-wise you are making a move to a different company or a different position. But there's something that you're very excited about, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to get there. Early stages, but it is a positive, exciting card. And I think with this 2 of Wands here, you maybe you are choosing between 2 different career paths, or 2 different places of employment, or 2 different businesses that you may be running. But you're making the movement. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is gorgeous because we have the King of Wands. So that is a pair. But Queen of Wands is, she's independent, very creative, and most people love her. Gender non-specific, just the energy. She's warm, she's nurturing, she's also very giving, and she kind of means business too, and not kind of, she does. She's independent, and she's quite well off. But the two of them together is making a team. This is a partnership. This is a union. So this could be referring to you and a romantic partner, if you're in a romantic relationship, that after some struggles, after some what feels like this chaotic energy. It just feels like maybe you're being pulled left, right, center every day. You know, you think you have five chores to take care of, but you know, by noon you have 20. That kind of thing, that there's been lots of things to take care of, that has led to this exhaustion feeling, this worn out feeling, this 5 of Cups of almost sad, like, what am I doing all this for? But you're getting clarity quite quickly here. And it does feel like you have a partner that you're very compatible with. That is a union. So for someone, this is saying that, you know, if you've kind of lost your tracks with each other through all of this, you're getting back connected again. It's going to be balanced again. And, you know, really we have all zodiac signs here. We've got Cups, we've got the Pentacles, we've got the Wands, and we've got the Swords. So it can virtually be anyone. And then these other two that fell out too. So again, the Tower has come out. Just double confirmation that whatever this shake-up was, this chaotic stuff that has happened or you're going through right now, the Tower has to come to kind of wipe it out. Maybe there's been a little bit of a explosion. Maybe there's been a little bit of an argument. That's okay. That has to happen in order for a brand new balanced start can happen again, right? That's got to be acknowledged, because right along with the Tower, you then get the 6 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful balance of give and take. What you put out, you receive. So it feels like you guys are going back into harmony with work, career, and also love. It feels like it's all going back into harmony here. And you've got the strength to do this. Even if you're still in that 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords energy, feeling pretty depleted, feeling pretty sad, feeling pretty worn out, you have a lot of energy to work with this next week or two, to really get out of that spot and get really focused on where you're wanting to go and the direction you're wanting to go in. And you have a lot of energy that is really supporting you and behind you, Pisces. It's very powerful. So this is, and for it only being a week, week and a half, 2 weeks, time being fluid. I mean, time doesn't really exist, you know, within the divine. That's so human made, but that's how we all work. So whenever this applies to you, whenever you come across this reading, this is powerful, but it is leading to something really, really great. It's leading to a greater place than where you are right now or where you have been, because each of you are going to be at a different place in this reading. Some of you already might be the Queen of Cups or Queen of Wands in the King of Wands position with this perfect balance. But I just want to point out again, equal give and take, the 6 of Pentacles, right? That's a beautiful, beautiful balance. And so this is material, but it also can be, like I said, self-esteem. You're both, if this is regarding a relationship, for example, you're giving what you're getting back from your partner. It's gorgeous. And it really does par well with the new moon in Libra with the scales. And they're just giving this to me. Libra season begins in October, maybe the end of September, but we'll just go with October. Maybe this is when it's all going to come back to balance, come back to center. It could be happening in October. For others, it's going to be happening in the next week or two. So it is really, it's a good reading, Pisces. It is. You know, it just a little bit more to keep going, and then everything shifts and everything changes for you. Really cool. Okay, let me pull one card out of the Pearls of Wisdom, and then we'll close this reading off for you. Thank you so much. So grateful, angels and guides, loved ones, universe. Thank you so much. One card, please. Okay, oh, we got two. 2 cards. So we've got new ideas, gorgeous, and dreams. Okay. New ideas. A little fish being held in the mouth of a bird. You have a new path to travel, which is accessed through lighter and more positive thoughts. Change the thought and see what happens. Affirmation is, I am positive. Yeah, see, that goes so well because you've got the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. They're reminding you to keep yourself centered and find clarity through that calmness. Hold on to that calmness because it will bring you clarity. And you're moving way more into more positive letter energy and time. And second of all, you have dreams. Patterns emerge when we understand the symbols and meanings of our dreams. Universal laws are at work. I am progressing, which you are progressing because you are becoming the emperor again. And if this is in a partnership, place it wherever, romantic or otherwise. There is a nice partnership here with the Queen and the King of Wands. And remember, you have this new beginning card, Ace of Cups. That's a beautiful, new emotional fulfillment possibility if you have to put the work in, but it's still beautiful. And Pisces, lastly, I just want to say, remember your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe through this. You're protected, and they just want you to know that. So just keep centering yourself. Stay calm in that because that will bring you whatever clarity you need. You're not going to be in this a little bit chaotic mind of the Seven of Cups any longer. Very shortly it changes. So Pisces, with that, I'm going to close this reading off. I hope you have a really good week to 2 weeks. And just take care of yourself. And until next time, thanks.